Star-studded people. Man, Bird Gang 31, you done did it again. You done did it again, Bird Gang. I thought we was doing a call-in edition of the Birds of Broad Street, and then when you told me this star-studded list, my God. Welcome to episode 29 of the Birds of Broad Street, where we are the Birds of Broad Street. That's the name of the title. Deal with it. I am your boy, Mizzy Miz Cool Cat Con, YouTube representing the Birds, the matriarch of this show. Man, we got a star-studded show. We got my brother from another mother, JC Eagles Talk with the D. Man,
that
JC Eagles
nice.
Talk.
Ooh,
That's
B-Dog,
bro, all day, man. Yo, that's B-Dog, man. Hey, and you already know the interest, man. You know, Weapon X with me. You know, to go live talking about the birds and whatever.
Hang low.
We got my brother from another mother, D Gifted, in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got GC Ruthless Sports in the building.
Bang bang Niner gang. What's up with it, man?
Bang bang.
And we got we got our Bronco brother in the building. Introduce yourself.
Broncos country all day, baby. This is Dan Weststein, host of the Breaking Broncos podcast, right here on Bird Gang Sports Media Network, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll be talking Broncos, 49ers, Eagles. Man, we got a lot to talk about with Trigger Trey Rock. OTR, one half of Birds on the line, and the aftermath. OTR, yes, I call him Trigger. I got my reasons. Y'all don't. One Trigger Trey Rock.
You already know, man. This about to be a time. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. And the matriarch of bringing all these stars together, the CEO of Guest. Yeah, I gave him that nickname, Bird Gang 31. Bird Gang Nation Sports Media.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Bird Gang Nation Sports Media owner, by the way. And speaking of which, let's get this party started. Nelson Gang warm this mother trucker up, dog.
Yeah. Hey, y'all know we got the Liddy show today. So, hey, look, you know what time it is. You know you are when you know who you rocking with. It's your boy, Philly Notion. Hey, Birds of Broad Street. As y'all can see, we lit up in this thing. Y'all already know. But before we get this kicked off, let's check the 4K on them. Hold on. Hey, just in case I know ain't none of y'all really seen this up in here in a minute. Lambo, check. Hey, hold on. Ring, check. We ain't got that this year, but we still all the way in there, gang. So if y'all new to this ride or all my brother's channels, y'all already know what to do. Go hit that subscribe. Y'all know how we coming with it. So, hey, I'm ready for some fun, fellas. Off-season vibes. I know ain't none of our teams on this panel did any kind of winning of a Super Bowl. So, hey, we going to have some fun with it today, gang.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A couple of things we need to say before we get going. If you want to be a part of the show this off season, go to the CEO of Guest. That's Bird Gang 31, Bird Gang Nation Sports Media. If you want to tune into the show, His link is in the description if you want to call him. That's our CEO of Guess. As you can see, bravo, Mauricio. Bravo. Bravo.
We need to get more. I need to get a little bit better at this. Where they at? Where they at?
Yeah, well, El Boogie with the hoodie. We only need him.
Where El Boogie at?
El Boogie. Another thing, next week is the final off-season call-in until we get to OTAs and minicamp. If y'all want to join in for the final time until we get to OTAs, because that'll be the next time we do a call-in. If y'all want in, the link will be in the description next week. It will be the final time because March 7th, we got the combine, we got free agency, we got to get our draft board ready. We got the schedule coming up. We got lots of things to do before we get to OTA. So if y'all want to be a part of the call-in next week, link will be in the description. Don't be mad if y'all got to wait till OTAs. Don't be mad at us. We gave y'all time. Right. So that's that. And let's get on to this business. Man, none of us are Super Bowl champions. None of us got rings on our fingers this year. None of us are. I know ruthless is hard because one of your rivals are Super Bowl champs. So let's start with the Niners side of the ball, man. How are you feeling knowing that your Niners are not the champs and the Rams are?
It's bitter just to live with 2013 with Seattle, man. It's the same feeling, man. It's sad that we got to watch them win the Super Bowl at their home field when we should have been doing that. But, man, it gives me that bad taste in my mouth, man. It's like I just ate a bag of dog shit on my mouth watching that division team winning that Super Bowl, just like how you guys were eating on that Super Bowl.
LB said he's coming.
Oh, he is. El Boogie with the hoodie on his way, y'all. So be ready. He's coming. He is coming. Let's get to our Broncos side while we waiting, man. Kansas City, what you like? Kansas City, they always keep winning. What's your thoughts on Kansas City, man?
Man, I can't hate Kansas City any more than I do. I mean, it's like inhumanly possible to hate them anymore. I mean, 13 straight wins over the Broncos, not to mention the wins they've had against everybody else. But it's been a futile effort every single time the Broncos play the Chiefs. And I mean, I'm even hurting more now here because CJ just had to bring up 2013. Because if y'all don't remember, that was the game that the Broncos got absolutely waxed by the Seattle Seahawks, 48-6 or something like that. I don't even remember the score. It hurt so bad. But yeah, so all kinds of pain from all kinds of different directions. It's horrible right now.
Yeah, man. Our side of the ball, we ain't doing so good either. I mean, we lost to the Buccaneers. We're going to get to our quarterback issue because it's really pissing me off just talking about it. It really does.
Correction, Cat. We did good for the team we had, and we ain't got no quarterback issues.
And
Tell that to Pro Football Focus and Colin. Tell that to Pro Football Focus and Colin Cowherd.
I can tell them a lot of things. It won't be that.
I know.
I'm assuming. Did you hear the disrespect from Kyle Cowherd, bro?
Oh, we're gonna get to it, but first, thanks first. Oh
fellas,
my
can you
God!
guys hear me?
The Gordon's in the building. He's back at you with the back at you.
Man.
He's the best reporting on the Eagles. El Boogie with the hoodie. Thanos, the leader of the bullies. Lord Brunson is in the building. What's up, LB?
Hey, I like it. What's going on,
big
guys?
fan of yours, LB, bro. Big fan of yours, bro.
Hey, I appreciate you, Ruthless. I appreciate you. Can you guys hear me loud and clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. What's up, man? How y'all feeling?
Man.
We feeling good, man. We just talking 49ers, Broncos, and Birds. Man, it's good to have you on the show. I've been wanting you on the show for a while. You know that.
But you my guy, man. We've been locked in for a minute, man. I'm glad we got the chance to do it, bro.
Been reaching out for you for quite a while, bro.
Man, I'm sorry, man. Listen, I ain't a DM person, man. I ain't a DM person, man. Bird Gang could get a hold of me because he got my number, so it's easy for him. He got access.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's Rock down there, Rock in the building. Okay.
What's good, my guy?
Okay.
Yep, everybody's in the building. So let's
chilling, man.
Yeah, so let's get on with our
Oh
bird
shit!
talk.
Oh, okay. Let's talk. Let's talk.
My guy, run the goat. Yes, sir. Hey,
Yeah,
look.
Answer 42. I don't think I met you, man. But what's up, man? Listen, man. I'm ready,
Good to
man.
meet
Let's
you,
get
brother.
it.
Let's
No
go.
more talking.
Yeah, let's talk some birds before we talk some Niners and we talking some Broncos, man. I'm look, I really don't want to talk about this, but it's all over the news and they won't shut up about it. It started with Pro Football Focus. Let's trade the Pro Football Focus squad. Let's trade 2 first-round picks for Russell Wilson, a guy who got a no trade clause. And then Colin Cowherd fought this. Let's trade all our picks for Russell Wilson. Now, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and talk about it because I'm done talking. It's like I'm done talking about Jalen Hurts. I'm done talking about the quarterback situation. I just want the 2022 season to start, just so people can shut the heck up. Because I keep saying Russell Wilson and Deshaun Watson got no trade clause. They're not coming up here. I keep saying Aaron Rodgers ain't coming up here because he want to go to a rebuild team. He ain't going to a rebuild team. I said multiple times, there's no Bryce Young or CJ in this draft to save y'all. And what makes y'all think y'all ain't going to boo Gardner Minshew like you did Jalen Hurts? I'm done talking about the quarterback situation. I am done. And by the way, before I get to LB, this live stream is brought to you. Well, it ain't, but LB is going to bring it. It's brought to you by Manscaped. So before LB, you talk about Jalen Hurts in this situation. Tell them about Manscaped.
Big Manscaped. You know,
Big
they've been rocking with me for
Manscaped.
like probably for like a year, over a year now. One of my favorite sponsorships, man, that I ever got being on YouTube. They be lacing me. I just actually got this yesterday. I got some shampoo and some conditioner.
Oh, they're
You know what I
throwing
mean?
the whole smell good.
Yeah,
kit?
they got the whole smell goods now, man. Look, I got lip balm. I ain't even get to open none of this stuff yet. I was blown away by the razors, but you know, they stepping it up. Deodorant, fragrances. I'm like, listen, man, sign me up, man.
I can see them
Yes,
everywhere.
sir.
Yep.
Hell
So y'all
yeah.
use code Brunson to save 50% and the free shipping. He brought that up for y'all. So LP, talk about this quarterback situation, man.
If
Because
Bronson get 50%, I need to go get me some, man.
Hey, you the man, LB. You the man.
Don't be holding LB.
Hey, matter of fact, hey, I'm on my phone right now. 50%
Right,
about to
50%
order.
y'all LB.
Cool cat.
I would type that, but I'm on my phone.
They're wrong. It's 20%.
Wait,
I want to
50,
see
man.
fingers on fire.
My bad.
20%.
It's
Listen,
recorded, man.
if it was 50, I would have bought me something right now.
Dude.
My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
No, you
sorry.
good,
It's
you good.
20% off. The free shipping, he brought that for y'all. LB, talk about this quarterback situation. What's up with Colin?
So
Jeez.
I mean, I think everybody just on the edge, man. Everybody just want us to do something because of the capital that we got. But we know it's good. We smarter than, you know, we smarter than what we're hearing on the TV. 4 first-round picks in Darius Slay, that don't even make no sense. In what universe do you do that for somebody that's like 34, 33, however old he is, making like, what are you making, 40 million a year? It just don't even make sense.
Yeah, he's up there.
Colin Cowherd, I mean, come on, bro. I was upset with him, man. I'm a Colin Cowherd guy. But come on, man.
Yeah.
Howie Roseman ain't doing that. He's talking about all the first-round picks this year and next year and Darius Slay. So think about it like this. Say you do that. Now, what has Russell Wilson got to work with? Because he just couldn't get it done with Lockett and Metcalf. Now you put him in a terrible situation with less than what he had over there on the offensive side of the ball. That don't make you better than Dallas. That's the bottom line. It does not make you better than Dallas to lose all those picks and just get Russell Wilson and Devontae Smith thinking that they're just going to be some type of Jerry Rice and Joe Montana without no defense. Don't make no sense to me.
Hey, LB, I've been preaching to these guys the same thing. I go, once our team got as far as we need to get with the talent that we had, and 2, we ain't got no quarterback situation. Jalen Hurts gets time to develop like all the other greats in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give him that time. You know, you can't just be sitting up here 1 year later and be like, oh, well, he played 1 year. He's not as good as, you know, Patty Mahomes. He's not as good as, you know, Aaron Rodgers. Like, of course he's not. They weren't as good as they were now, you know, that first year. So it's like you got to calm down, let this guy develop.
Yeah, and speaking from a guy Yeah, speaking from an Oklahoma Sooners fan, Jalen Hurts is the real deal. You just got to let the guy keep developing, build that chemistry, man. That's all that matters, man. Like, you're never going to compete and be competitive unless you let your quarterback. You got to let Jalen Hurts be Jalen Hurts, man. He ain't going to be Aaron Rodgers. He ain't going to. I mean, he may not even be a Dak Prescott, but he's going to get the job done. I mean, the Eagles got to the playoffs because of Jalen Hurts' play style, man. This Eagles don't need a quarterback. I'm speaking by truth, man. Like, come on. Why do you guys need a quarterback if you guys got a talent, bro? You got the talent, and he's building that chemistry with Devontae Smith and those other receivers, bro. The sky's the limit, man. Come on.
Man, LB brought up a great point talking about Dallas. Like, that's our main focus. One thing that Cool Cat was talking about backstage was each team having to face their toughest you know opponent. Yeah, I'm high. But having to face our opponent, you know what I'm saying, in our division, it's all about Dallas. You know what I'm saying? We only a few players in our draft from actually taking over our division. People slept on us. People actually thought that we was gonna be last in our division. I think people actually forgot that people actually had Jalen Hurts not even ranked in the top 40 as far as quarterbacks in the NFL. Come on, man. Like, that's disrespectful.
I just gotta jump in real quick. Sorry.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I'll give y'all Drew Lock and we'll take Jalen Hurts. That's all I gotta say. Bro, y'all complaining about your quarterback. I'm just saying.
All right. Look, real quick, man. Hey, real quick. Hey, first of all, shout out to LB, man. Yo, I saw you chain first, and I had to go bigger, man. I had to go bigger, man. You know what I mean? Old B dog. I had to, man. You know what I mean? Yo, that's my boy right here, man. The greatest in my generation, one of the greatest defense players in Eagles history, period. All right. So, all right, look. Howie Roseman is in his last year. I know y'all say there's no way that Colin Turd would, you know, he might be right. Howie Roseman is desperate right now. I know we have the capital, the draft picks, but I'm telling you, the only reason why the Philadelphia Eagles are mentioning any trade, Devontae Adams is available. Eagles has the best shot. Aaron Rodgers is available. Eagles has the best shot. Russell Wilson, Eagles. You know why? That snake of a GM called Howie Roseman. He's desperate right now. If you're back up in the corner, this is your last year. You want to get an extension. You're going to try to get a quarterback in this system this year. So as much as I hate it, and I can't even stand Colin Coward. I think he's just obnoxious, prick, turd, whatever you want to call it. But you know what? I promise you, if any GM will pull this trade off, it's Howie Roseman, because he got a short-term memory. It's about winning now, which I think is the biggest mistake that you could possibly make. Now, I mean, LB said it. I think Bergane said it. Lockett, Metcalf, you can't get better than that. You can't get better than that. Like, you have a Deebo Samuels on steroids and Metcalf, and you have a Tyreek Hill with height and Lockett. So you can't really get better than that. But then again, you still have not moved forward past what? Since the Super Bowl? What, it was like 5-6 years ago? I mean, Russell Wilson haven't done nothing. Nothing. So what makes you think that he could just automatically drop into the Philadelphia Eagles system with Nick Sirianni, with a Jonathan Gannon system, by the way, that we all hope, that we prayed every night that he would have got hired as a head coach to improve our defense. Like for real. I mean, this is a no-win situation for the Philadelphia Eagles if Howie Roseman have not learned from this past season. Hey, we need defense. He talked a good game, but no Philadelphia Eagle fans or media believe that Howie Roseman is going to, say what he preached. He's not going to get defense. But we'll see what happens. But it's only because of Howie Roseman. If any other team had 3 first-round picks, there's no way that this much quarterback, controversy will be going on besides the Philadelphia Eagles.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I know we don't like Howie Roseman and stuff like that, but I don't even think he's dumb enough to make this trade. I don't even think he's dumb enough to make a trade like that, bro. To be honest, when we ever really saw Howie Roseman like gamble on stuff like this? I mean, draft picks, yeah, he'll go pick a dumbass draft pick or something like that, but not nothing like he's not giving up no 3 first-round draft picks.
Right.
We never been in this situation.
How many we gave up for Sam
He ain't
Bradford?
feeling no pressure.
How many did we give up for Sam Bradford though?
That wasn't Howie Roseman though. That was Chip.
Yeah, Howie wasn't a GM.
He wasn't a GM when that
They
happened.
put Howie in the closet that year.
Yeah, they threw him in the broom closet. Yeah, but yo, we never been in this position though.
Exactly.
We never. This is the first time in franchise history we had 3. We only had 2 in the first round twice.
And then you gotta look at 3 and money.
How we really can stink this joint up if you overthink it, bro?
I got a question for y'all fellas. I got a question for y'all fellas.
Go ahead,
Because
Notion.
it's like why is Callum Collinhurst saying stuff like this? Honestly, again, I think this was the dumbest, commentary
Football
thing I've
Focus.
heard all day.
Pro Football Focus.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, giving up 3 first-rounders and next year.
No, here's the story, Notion. Here's the story, Notion. This is what happened because I saw it on Pro Football Focus.
Yeah.
Pro Football Focus said, if y'all haven't go on to Pro Football Focus, the story's already on there. Pro Football Focus thinks we just trade our 15th and our 19th overall pick to the Seattle Seahawks in exchange for Russell Wilson. And one of our picks will draft a linebacker. Now, again, Russell Wilson got no trade clause, so I don't even know how that's going to happen. And then Colin Cowherd picked that up and said what he said. So that's what happened. Thank Pro Football Focus for this lovely information.
My question is this: is why are we even getting this kind of attention in Philadelphia? And I'm gonna be real with y'all for 1 second, because again, this ain't no slouch or no slight on Russell Wilson, because I respect that man's talent, regardless of what y'all want to say. I still do think, and this is where we may have a difference of opinion. Me and Bergen got into it the other day, but I'd like to hear it from LB.
Don't say it.
Hey, no, you know I'm saying it, brother. But the question of the day is,
It was good yesterday. Don't say it again.
Look, I mean, who's got the better arm talent, right? As far as throwing the ball, do you give Russell Wilson more of that respect, or do you give it to Jalen? Now, I know Jalen hasn't had time to develop, or none of that.
Stop.
But honestly, when you look at the quarterback
It's Russell
position,
Wilson by a landslide.
Russell Wilson,
Arm talent.
It's not even
arm
close.
talent. See, let him know.
Let no finish.
Okay,
Because we about to start some issues up in here today. Because again, this ain't slighting Jalen Hurts. Because I believe in that man, but you cannot put no comparison on arm talent versus Russell Wilson versus Jalen Hurts.
Bro,
and that's why we're getting this. That's why we're getting this attention. Because the media knows
season himself, and it's a couple quarterbacks whose names is being out there that got better arms than him. I caught a lot of flack for saying that if you're gonna make a quarterback change, you might want to look at Jimmy G. Because it ain't gonna cost you a first. At least you'll be able to build your team up. A lot of people don't like that idea though. But think about it though. Jimmy G on a 1-year deal. It ain't gonna cost you a first round pick. It'll cost you like a third. You know what I'm saying? He got, do Jimmy G got a better arm than Jalen Hurts or not?
No.
It's just game manager.
Yes, you do.
He can throw the ball.
Go ahead, LB. Go ahead, LB.
He can throw the ball a little better. That's just keep it in the paint.
Wait, is it more accurate?
Wait, LB.
Let me ask you something, LB. Let me ask you about the Jimmy Garoppolo question. What would you give up for that draft pick to get Jimmy Garoppolo as that quarterback for the Eagles?
I give him a third-round pick.
Third-round pick?
I give him a third-round pick. because you still can build your team with 3 first-round picks. And if he trash, you used all your picks, your team's built up, and he only on a 1-year deal.
2-7.
Yeah, it is a win-win.
You could run him. I'm just talking about from a business standpoint.
I'd
rather
take Minshew over
you know what I'm saying? I'm talking
right
about
now.
a business standpoint. It might not be popular.
But don't get it twisted. We
Stop, no shit. Stop.
Hey, y'all hey, look. Regardless of what y'all would say, I'm taking Minshew as my backup. Because again, I don't think Jimmy G is beating out Jalen Hurts. Not in this system. Not the way we running it. So look, I'm taking Minshew over Jimmy G. That's just what it is.
I don't know, man.
But look, the whole thing is this.
I think Jimmy G will make just the right amount of big play throws, and he'll have
LB. And the question is this:
He's shown it already.
What do you consider arm talent. And what do you consider?
I consider arm
talent. Is it accuracy or velocity or like, hey, who could get it there when it mean the most?
It's
like
all
arm talent is all.
It's like all of the above.
It's
like a big
line.
snowball of everything because anticipation is arm talent and smarts. You got to know when to throw it. You got to throw dudes open. Power is arm talent. Josh Allen got that. You know what I mean? Throwing on the angles and being able to, get a nice angle on the ball. That's also arm talent too. And when I think about arm talent, I think about guys who do one good thing really, really well. Everybody says Josh Allen can throw really, really hard, but he could also throw other ways too. Like Jalen don't got that one thing that he does really, really well yet in terms of throwing the ball. And we just need him to catch up right there.
Let me just tell you about this thing, especially going back to the Russell Wilson thing. I'm sorry, I'm going back there again. Since no, it's all right. It's all right. But let me go ahead and explain this for you guys, okay? Russ had 3,100 yards passing last year. Okay. I know it's his worst year, whatever. You can say he had a down season with better receiving weapons than Jalen. Jalen had 3,100 yards.
Let Burgane talk.
Jalen had 3,100 yards passing, just like Russ. Jalen had 800 more rushing yards with 10 touchdowns. So total touchdowns for Russ was 25. And I know he missed a couple of games, but Jalen missed a couple games.
He missed more than a couple, though.
Okay,
he missed more than
whatever,
a couple.
Dude. Whatever. Listen. Even though 4 games might have had equivalent to 800.
Yes, it would have. Yes, it would have. It would have been 4,000 passing yards.
Listen, let me finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead. Let finish.
The touchdowns in the drop passes, if those were caught balls and touchdowns, you wouldn't be talking about Jalen Hurts not being an elite quarterback. He would have had over 4,000 yards passing, and he would have, should have, could. I know, but you got to look at things like that. Jalen made those throws. Those are throws made.
That you say that about any quarterback in the NFL.
He had the arm talent to make, and this is all comparing the guy that's in his eighth year or something like that, compared to the guy in his very first year. Probably. You got to look at the upside. My guy, it's not worth it.
I don't think it's worth it either. I don't think it's worth it for the asking price. Now, if you asking me for first, if you asking me for one first, that's worth it. Oh, yeah. He's worth the first round pick.
Oh yeah, first. Now you're taking away all the money. You rebuild this team. Our team is not a quarterback away.
You could, but listen, you could still rebuild with 2 first-round picks. Yes,
you could. We're 2 players away from being a competitor. That's what you're saying by doing that. We're only 2 players away from being competitive. That's not fact.
Let me put my 2 cents in. Let me put my 2 cents in because this is me. Because like I said, I'm done talking about this. I really am because I've been saying it since the day of this offseason that Jalen Hurts is the guy. No matter how we think about this kid, no matter how bad we think about this kid, he's the guy. He's the only option, in my opinion. Because again, does Russell Wilson, and I'm going to ask you guys this. He has about 10 drops and touchdowns. Okay. I'm going to ask y'all this question, and it's a yes or no question.
Everything up, bro.
Who?
Huh?
He did not have no goddamn 10 touchdown drops.
Who? Hurts or Wilson?
Talk about Jalen Hurts.
No, they did drop like
10 touchdown drops. Come on,
about 6 or 7?
It was a lot, bro.
It was about 6 or 7.
Hurts dropped 2.
6 or 7. Ain't no 10.
Okay. Let me ask y'all this. It's a yes or no question. It's a yes or no question. What's up, Philly 500 in the building? Dingbat! The Dingbat in the building. What's up, Philly 500?
Get up here, Philly 500.
You know what?
Exactly. We'll have you on the show too.
This is the beauty about
Philly 500. Dingbat!
I'll send you the link.
Hey, all that brotherly love, I guess.
Yeah, send him the link if he can come in, Burgane. Send him the link. But anyway, this is a yes or no question because I want this like this. Like I said, is Russell Wilson going to waive his no trade clause for Philadelphia?
No.
Exactly. Is Deshaun Watson going to waive his no trade clause?
The court case.
He got a stronger possibility than Russ.
Who knows?
Hell no. Hey, the Philly fan will boo his ass out of town.
Listen. If the bread stop coming in, he's signing with whoever going to sign him. He can't sit off forever.
They throw that paper at him, he gonna sign.
Right. He can't sit off
forever. Watson trying to make some money. He's still young, so he's still young. Gonna get
so he got time.
Okay, he's the only possibility, but don't he got a no trade clause too?
He has a no trade clause, and he's still getting paid. So he's not. He hasn't lost a single dollar. He's on paid administrative leave essentially.
Exactly.
So he hasn't lost a dollar. He has no reason to rush anywhere. But I mean, that's why I love being in Denver, because both the guys you're talking about have already said they'll waive their no trade clause. So I don't have to have this.
He's not Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is losing money and still don't care. Or Ben Simmons. Or Ben Simmons. Hey, he's not that. Yo, he's getting paid every game that he sits out. Yo, they are paying him to not play. He was like, "Hey, we are paying you to just stay away."
My guy.
He's even taking up a roster spot. They wouldn't even give him an exemption. So he's been on the roster the whole season.
Is Aaron Rodgers coming up here? Yes or no?
Y'all gotta think about this too, though.
Aaron Rodgers ain't leaving Green Bay. Period.
Exactly. Is there any quarterback? Is there any quarterback in this draft that catch your eye and say, "Yep, that's the guy we're taking instead of Jalen Hurts"? Anybody?
Mostly projects.
Quarterback in this draft to me. I don't think it's a first round talent in this draft.
Malik Willis will take a year to develop. I mean, Ritter
and
might take a year.
Last but not least, do you trust Gardner Minshew to win you more than 9 games?
He's trash for real. He just
That I was excited about. That was the same thing Jalen did. And everybody's like, he's so great.
The reason I'm asking all this is why does people hate on this kid Jalen Hurts when he is your only option at quarterback until he proven it not?
Wait, look. I think it's because of Philly. Exactly.
It comes from the media because they saw what happens when you have a quarterback controversy in Philly. As soon as the thing popped off with Vic and McNabb back in the day, they start getting clicks. The papers start selling. Everybody want to know what they're going to do in Philly. Then you do it again with Carson and Nick Foles. It's the biggest story for 2 years because we actually brung Foles had to come back and start, and he played in the playoffs again. Then you give Carson the reins. Then you draft another quarterback. You got your controversy again. Now you got 3 first-round picks with a so-so quarterback. Now you got your controversy again. Like, it's going to keep going until the Philadelphia Eagles pay somebody or they go out there and get them a superstar quarterback that's already established.
So real quick, because ain't nobody talking about it. Ain't nobody talking about it. But maybe I'm the only one. I'd like to kind of know, from y'all Eagle fans out here. Let me know, is anybody concerned about this Jalen Hurts, getting ankle surgery? Let's keep it a bean here. This man is elite at running the ball. And we are just, he's now in a rehab mode where he's got to shut down, rehab the ankle. We don't know how he's going to respond from this. So at the same time, I do understand there needs to be some kind of an insurance policy just in case he don't bounce back. Because again, look, I ain't seen last year. I did not see a true game that Jalen just won a game by his arm, bled off of that. I mean, I know he's got the elite running game, but at the same time, ain't nobody concerned about, how he's going to bounce back from this ankle surgery or whatever he's going with.
It was mine.
Go ahead, answer.
The only reason I'm not concerned.
Hold on, Trigger, go ahead.
The only reason I'm not concerned is because he's young and it's only February. Like, he's gonna be okay. Like, I can see if he got it in June or something like that, then I'll be a little bit concerned. But it's February. It's the end of the season. The Super Bowl was what, like 2-3 weeks ago? Like, he good. He gonna bounce back from that, probably a little month or two. I mean, then he gonna hit the ground running. That's why I'm not concerned about it. Now, if it happened a little bit later in the offseason,
Desert Eagle,
what's up, my guy? What's up, man?
What's up, Desert Eagle? LP.
Desert Eagle, what up? I'm not concerned because, like I said, like Rock said, he's young, and I think he's gonna bounce back. I actually think it's a blessing in disguise because I don't want you running around here squatting, bench pressing. I don't want you doing all of that. I want you to being able to read that playbook. He can't do nothing right now. His head better be in the playbook. His problem is he's never really been in the system in consecutive seasons. Now he got a system for consecutive seasons. He needs to learn that. Jalen Hurts could have 4,500 passing yards if he had took the check down. He just ain't looking for it. You know what I mean? That's how Tom Brady at 5,300. I want him to know where everybody's supposed to be at all times. While you can't do nothing physical, that's what you need to be doing. I think it's a blessing in disguise.
And see, real quick, I just want to say, because again, like you're saying, like I think he does need to work on his progression and looking at reads and finding his checkdowns. But how's he doing that right now? Because now he's rehabbing. Again, I know what you're saying, LB. Look, mind in the playbook, get all the plays down. I get that. but I need this man working on his mechanics. And right now, he's in rehabbing his ankle, and we probably ain't gonna see that until what? I mean, the hope is he'll be back by spring OTAs or come training camp. But how hard are we really gonna push Jalen? Coming back from injury in training camp.
Eagles Nation, Eagles Nation, Eagles Nation. We got the dingbat in the building. Philly,
what's up, Philly 500?
What's up, Philly?
What's happening? I've come for the Russell Wilson talk.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right,
I thought you
baited
came.
me.
I thought you came for the Jimmy G talk.
Oh, well, that too. I wouldn't
Go
give
ahead,
a
Chips and Jimmy.
2075 seventh round pick for Jimmy G.
How about a bag of chips?
Keep him the hell away. And I'm going to tell you why. Here's the reason why. Because if you build a team, and let's say you're a quarterback away, and he's not the guy, all of a sudden you don't have a quarterback. Where are you going to get a quarterback at? You could go 20 years without not having a quarterback. So to me, I wouldn't risk it with Jimmy Garoppolo. I'd rather stay with Hurts and let him develop. Now, Russell Wilson's a different scenario. Russell Wilson, I cannot turn my back on Russell Wilson. If you give me 2 first-round picks, something else, I would get Russell Wilson in a second. To me, Russell Wilson is an MVP type candidate. He makes you better right now. He makes you an instant contender. And with a few good moves, you could go all the way. That's what I wanted to say.
You really think he can?
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, Trigger.
I mean, I see a lot of people like trying to crack on Garoppolo, but I mean,
Garoppolo.
the NFL is about winning, right?
Right.
It's about winning, right?
Yeah.
That's what he do.
What's he won?
But it's about health too.
Wait. What does he want?
Look at the record.
We want to get rid of him. That's the problem. We don't want him.
He been to the NFC Championship game twice.
Y'all
the goal is to win Super Bowls, right? The goal is to win Super Bowls.
Yeah.
That's true.
He doesn't win Super Bowls.
But a lot of
in a
people-
big moment.
A lot of
against the
people
Rams.
don't know.
A lot of people getting
People don't win
praised.
Super Bowls.
for
Don't
doing
act
less
like
than
they
what he
don't
did.
win.
Shanahan's unpredictable with play callings, dude. That's what kills Jimmy Garoppolo. They're expecting him to be like an Aaron Rodgers when he's not even in that same category, dude. You got to be able to use your best players, and that's been the problem from time to time again of why Jimmy Garoppolo isn't the franchise quarterback to begin with. At first, we thought, hey, 5 games he looked like a bona fide superstar, and then we pay him this kind of money. He's been injured in and out of the season. 2019, he was looking like that was like his best season overall, but he couldn't carry this team. So it's like you can have a stacked defense.
But every time he was there,
Okay, since we're talking about Jimmy G. Okay. Hold on.
Every time he played the whole season. Every time Jimmy Garoppolo played the whole season, y'all had a winning record, right?
Okay.
Yeah, 2 healthy
Here's what
seasons.
we're gonna do.
We're
Here's
talking
what
2
we're gonna
healthy
do.
seasons.
He's a winner,
Here's what
bro.
we're gonna do. We're gonna ask.
Yeah,
we're gonna
he
ask
is.
this question. We're gonna answer this question. Should Jimmy? Because we're talking about Jimmy G. Okay. Russell Wilson. Bye. Whatever. Let's talk about Jimmy G. Since we're talking about him, should he? And I want y'all to be real. All at once. No arguing, because this is a 10-person show. Man, we even got the thing down in the building, y'all. But anyway, should Jimmy G be the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles? Gates, Ruthless, tell us why we should take Jimmy G.
All he does is win, but at this point, dude, I don't care what team takes Jimmy G, bro, as long as he gets off the cap space and gets the hell out of here. I want to go with Trey Lance and go with it, but the reason why Eagles should take him is it's a win-win situation. You got Jalen Hurts.
He just wants a first-round pick. Come on. That's what he wants.
Hey, you already know. You already know, bro. You already know.
Okay, Philly, why we're going to switch it up. We found out why we should. Now, I want Eagle fans and Bronco fan, because we haven't even talked to you yet. My bad. Why we shouldn't take Jimmy G. I mean, unless you're LB who thinks that's a good idea, I'm
No,
sort of.
hold on. I didn't say I think it's a good idea.
He's never healthy.
I keep getting so misunderstood. I understand why it makes sense, though. I understand it makes sense, but I ain't doing it. I wouldn't do it, but it makes sense. I'm not mad if you do, because it don't cost you a first.
Exactly.
He said a third round. A third round would make sense for the team.
I wouldn't give a third round in 2075 for him. But I would never give a third round.
Disrespect to the winning.
Let me tell you, to me, winning is about winning Super Bowls. He was in the NFC Championship game with a chance to beat the Rams. What did he do?
He screwed it up.
Aaron Donald, that defensive line took over. He was done. To me, the ceiling.
They took them to the wire, though.
Russ
but
did the same thing.
But you don't get a ring for going to the wire. You get a ring for winning the whole thing. He's never won the game.
Aaron Rodgers, the greatest quarterback in NFL history. Well, close to one of them. He top 3. He only got one Super Bowl. He's been in the league
but he's got one.
But the real reason about that is elite quarterbacks with elite paychecks don't win Super Bowls because you don't have enough money to build a real team.
Look at Kirk Cousins.
It's so hard to build a team with no holes. Okay, it's so hard to build a team with no holes. The only way you kind of can get by that is having an elite quarterback. Rodgers has not won because they've never given Rodgers a run game. And then when they have a run game, they don't use the run game. That's why Rodgers hasn't won.
Jones and Dylan's legit.
But Aaron Jones been 1,000-yard back since he's been in the league, though.
Who?
That's what I'm saying. Aaron Jones been 1,000 yards back
and look at that game that they played the Niners, and look how they use those running backs in the second half. They
not much.
If you use, especially with the weather getting bad, Aaron Rodgers won a Super Bowl. Jimmy Garoppolo hasn't done anything.
See this,
and here's the thing, though.
This whole debate.
Well, here's the thing. LB.
Go ahead, LB.
Well, let me just say this: if you get him and he doesn't win you Super Bowls, then what? You're just going to go out and find another guy? It doesn't. You could go 20 years without finding a quarterback.
Jimmy G could beat Dallas. You got to think about the division that he coming to too. Hypothetically, he could beat Dallas.
Definitely.
With a broken thumb.
Right.
Yeah.
He could with a good defense.
Dimly said a rookie contract is the best chance to win.
Now with our defense, he's not beating Dallas.
I think Jalen Hurts could beat Dallas.
27. Jimmy G is getting $27 million. That is a discount today.
Yep.
Can I jump in here real quick?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, 42.
Sorry, I want to jump in real quick because did we not just watch a team that has not had a first-round pick since 2016 and won't have one until 2024 win a Super Bowl? So
I hate that, though. I hate that. They bought a Super Bowl.
It doesn't matter if you like it or not. Did it not just happen?
It happened 2 years in a row.
I mean,
first rounds are for suckers.
Deal about giving away draft picks. Like as long as you're giving it away for the right players. Like obviously you don't want to give up 3 first-round picks for Jimmy Garoppolo, but if you give up 2 or 3 first-round picks for a guy like a Matthew Stafford, Russell Wilson, or something like that, it can take your team that is a quarterback away. But I do have one question for all you Eagles fans. Do you really think your roster is a quarterback away?
No.
Yes.
No. We need all 3.
No.
It depends.
Players, and we need to go get some players to free agency with the money.
If you get the right quarterback, if you get the right quarterback, you're a player away.
If that was the case, they would get a lot more Super Bowls. They would have.
I agree with that.
I agree with 500.
I blame Carson Wentz.
You're right on that, 500.
I blame Carson Wentz for this. I blame Carson Wentz for this.
Your core guys will stay.
JC wants up.
If Russell Wilson come, everybody's trying to stay now. Your core guys will stay if you get the right quarterback, and that will bring other guys to the team as well.
Receiver. We would need
but did they stay in Seattle?
Wait, JC, go ahead.
If you got Russell Wilson, you got your pick of the litter at wide receiver. Everybody gonna want to come and play with Russell and Devontae.
Now if you got no money to sign them,
you still have a salary cap, bro.
The difference is right. The example you
got
use
some free agent wide receivers
right?
we could definitely jump into.
Wait, hold up.
Go ahead, JC.
Look, the example that you use about the Bucks and the Rams, they were one quarterback away. Like literally, like the Bucks could have just dropped in Tom Brady without Gronk and still be in the Super Bowl or in the championship. The Rams, with Von Miller, would they added Von Miller and OBJ? Come on, look, they were really one quarterback away because 2 years prior they were with Jared Goff. So those teams were already established. The Philadelphia Eagles, a linebacker is missing, a corner missing, a safety missing, a defensive end missing. You're not that one player away, even if you were like, hey, if you had all those guys, what quarterback would you drop and say, you know what? and we're good. But hey, Jimmy G would be the perfect guy to drop in that system if you had all those things wrapped up.
I got a
I'm
good
saying
question
next
for
year,
Auto too.
Jalen Hurts is perfect for the system if you use the money and the draft picks and go get these players in the holes that we need. We got 6 picks in the top 60. We got freaking, $30-40 million to get free agent studs. If you go do that, how he executes this offseason the right way, we have the team. And if Jalen's not that guy, guess what? We will be one quarterback away the following year. You don't need to even carry over a draft pick. If Jalen's that bad and everybody think he can't do it, then we're gonna have 15? We'll be drafted around 15, 12 anyway. Add next year's draft pick, move up the draft, and go draft your quarterback.
Here's my thing. Go ahead, Nelson.
No, I just wanted to ask real quick. So if Jimmy G was on, let's say hypothetical, I know we can't, put it in perspective here, but if he was on the Rams this past year, you think the Rams would have won a Super Bowl? Do you really think that?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you do?
Yeah.
I don't
No, look at 2019.
Yes.
Look at 2019. Our defense was stacked.
Yes.
Not even close.
Stafford actually gave the Rams a shot this year. I mean, he's actually I can't
Stafford
not
was a
Stafford.
drop
You'd
pick
have
away
had
from being
Cooper
Stafford
Kupp
again.
down the sideline
almost
wide
gave him
open
the
and
game,
passes
too.
20 yards short of him with Jimmy G.
Yeah.
There's
Stafford
no way.
shows you the difference between what a great QB can do and a good QB. Jared
That's right.
Goff, Jimmy Garoppolo can get you to the Super Bowl. They're not going to win it.
And let's not
Stafford,
forget.
Wilson, that's what it takes to win.
Let's not
Go ahead,
forget.
Philly.
What about Derek Carr?
Go ahead, Philly.
Let's not forget the Rams went out and traded for Odell Beckham Jr. They traded for Von Miller. It's not like they went into the season with those guys. They had to go
Odell
out
was
and
the free
acquire them.
agent.
But what I'm saying, you have to make moves anyways. If you get a Russell Wilson, of course you're going to still go out and get a defensive end. You're going to get a safety. You're going to fill some holes. Of course.
But you have the
People
money
wanna
to
come.
be
That's the
able,
bottom line.
though. That's the thing.
You're
You have
talking
the
about
money.
a guy. You're talking about Howie Roseman.
Players.
The one thing Howie Roseman does is find cap space, does he not? If you I think if you trade for Russell Wilson in March, he's only $19 million against your cap. $19 million for an elite quarterback is cheap. Okay, and plus, don't forget this. You could talk about Russell Wilson had DK Metcalf, all these guys. He's never had an offensive line like this, ever.
That's facts.
Ever.
That's true.
I have to take a shot on him.
Russ,
Otherwise, I stick with Hurts. I think Hurts is as good as Garoppolo.
My man selling me on it.
when Russ won his
Nah, LB, don't fall for it.
Let me ask you a question.
LB, don't fall for it. And just
Come
get
on,
it done,
LB.
man.
At the end of the day,
When
how
Russ
many
won
more
the Super Bowl
years?
back in the day, he had the best
Gifted,
defense
go ahead,
in the
Gifted.
game.
Go ahead, Gifted. Go ahead, Gifted.
No, I was just saying though, like with me and Russell Wilson, like my debate with myself, like I just have the whole mindset of like building for the future, and my whole thing is like how much will we have to give up, and especially knowing that we still have to invest. Like I don't know if Russell Wilson can bring us a Super Bowl within 3 years of him being on the team, especially with the amount of moves that it would have to take to get an extra player. So that's just my whole debate when it comes to having Russell Wilson. But I mean, you selling me on it, but at the same time, it's just the whole future thing. I feel confident in building with Jalen Hurts, because in the beginning, when Jalen Hurts was hot, I mean, everybody was pretty much kind of comparing him to a Russell Wilson. He can become that kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? He can become a better player. He has done nothing all season but constantly grow and improve. Every chance he's got, he's shown the ability to win. And one thing that everybody keep bringing up, especially LB, who's bringing up the fact that all the controversy that come up, and then JC brought up the fact of him dealing with the ankle injury. If it's one person that could deal with all this, and especially in a city like Philadelphia, it's Jalen Hurts. I feel like it's more to being the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles than just coming in, plugging and play. You have to really be built for this city, and the fact that his ceiling is still unknown. You know, we don't know.
That's the bottom line for me. The bottom line is this: he deserved the shot. He deserved to play next year.
But they don't care. But they don't care. They don't care.
He's actually done enough to get an opportunity. Like he made it to the playoffs.
But people always go
to the
with
playoffs.
But
I get it. Like people are going
Hold on, Notion. Go ahead, Notion.
No, I'm just saying, us Eagle fans, we just want an answer. Like, why do we have to come in year after year saying we still don't know, if this is the quarterback or not? We want an answer at quarterback.
But ownership
we want
told
this to
us
say
so.
this is our guy, and we can't truly say that after this year. I mean,
But
we
no
saw the
team
talented
has
flashes.
ever said that after 1 year of a quarterback, really. For real.
Why would they
like,
say that?
Hold on.
Even the coordinators get paid millions of dollars.
Okay, here's my point. Here's my point. Here's what I want. And this is what I want. And I really mean this in the possible way. I want Jalen Hurts to succeed. There's a reason why I bought a Hurts season hat from L Boogie. By the way, get your Hurts season hats. If you haven't, get your Hurts season hats. Please. Best hats in the game. Get your Hurts season hats. There's a reason why I got that. Because I believe in the kid. I saw it after we benched Carson Wentz. I saw some flashes. This year, I saw some flashes. Does he got a lot of work to do? Yes. He needs to get on that ASAP. But there's no other option. I don't care about Jimmy G. Great guy. Russell Wilson, no trade clause. Deshaun Watson, who knows? But
How about Derek Carr?
Derek Carr, man. Well, I don't know about Derek Carr.
If you want Russell Wilson, how could you not want Derek Carr? Derek Carr.
Russell
He's on a contract here too.
Russell Wilson's an MVP candidate.
If Stafford can win a Super Bowl,
he got no trade clause, y'all. We got hold on. What we really need to understand is this: Russell Wilson got a no trade clause.
Give me 20 minutes with him. I get him to waive it. Give me 20 minutes with him. I got him waive it.
Who got the more talented?
He's gonna have to waive the no trade clause, y'all. We thinking we're gonna get Russell Wilson's out, got no contract. He ain't coming. He free.
We're getting Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. We all want Russell Wilson. We all want Russell Wilson. It's just he got a no trade clause.
We do not.
That's what we got to remember.
Here's what I'm saying.
It's not hard to waive a no trade.
Go ahead, Bergen. Go ahead.
They love first-year quarterbacks because they make first-year quarterback look stupid. They love it. They get paid millions of dollars to go destroy first-year quarterback. When we had Jimmy Johnson, we used to kill every single first-year quarterback, second-year quarterback. We'd kill them because they don't know that stuff that we want Jalen to be already known only comes with time. Like, you got to let him go out there and look at some more defenses, take his lumps.
Again, we're talking about Philadelphia. We're talking about Philadelphia, though. I'm gonna ask JC Eagles talking. I'm gonna ask my boy Trigger Trey, because y'all and LP, because y'all know the city just like I do. We all live close to the city that our team represents. Is our fan base impatient or not?
They are impatient.
Absolutely.
Come on now, we talking Philadelphia, a city that loves the backup. So what makes you think our city? Sure, Jalen Hurts can brush all the rat poison all we want. This city's impatient, Bergen.
Yeah, but I would say this. That the city of Philadelphia are fair weather fans, right? Yo, they could be impatient if you start 0-4. The Eagles have done that before, like 2-4, and made the playoffs, and all of a sudden they became patient. So I know that Philly 500 had to say something. So I really want to hear what he had to say about this situation. So go ahead, Philly 500.
Oh, I forgot. No, I remember.
Oh,
okay.
man, you old.
No, I got.
Get off the same move.
Right, so what I was gonna say is, what you have to understand, like from my point of view, when we're dealing with Russell Wilson, to me, that's a special talent. Okay, yeah, I think he's up here. I like Jalen Hurts. I really do. Only like two quarterbacks would I consider because I think they're clearly cut way above him. Okay, Russell Wilson to me, yeah, if Watson could clear his legal issues, but to me, Russell Wilson makes you a competitor now. So to me, it's a special situation. Otherwise, I'm going with Jalen Hurts. I don't want Derek Carr. I don't want Garoppolo. I don't want any of those guys. It has to be a significant upgrade for me to say that. And I think Russell Wilson, I'm a big Russell Wilson fan. I always have been. So I respect his game, and I believe he can play 4 or 5 more years. And to me, I would take a shot on him. That's why I would take a shot.
So
it's not nothing against Hurts. I like Hurts. It's
as soon as Russell gets to Philadelphia, the playbook has to change. There's no reason we could bring Russell Wilson up in here and be having him running RPOs, running quick screens, all of that garbage. So no, honestly, again, I think we got the best chance to possibly, the ceiling's higher with Jalen Hurts in this system. Because again, Russell coming over here, he's not going to run these garbage RPOs and all that nonsense we was running in the beginning of the season. So, look, I think Russell, again, I agree with you, Philly 500. Russell Wilson, it would be an upgrade right now. But Jalen ain't had time to even develop to, kind of hone in on his craft yet. So I'm going with the higher ceiling. I'm not mortgaging the whole future, but if the price is right, if it was just the first, oh yeah, of course. Give me Russ right now. That's what I'm saying. But I don't see our team mortgaging our future like that for no one player.
Exactly.
I just found a quote from Russell Wilson about his no trade clause that might open this up a little bit. He said, first of all, when it comes to a no trade clause in sports, the main reason is so teams can't trade somebody to anywhere. That's the number one reason. Because in sports, you could wake up the next morning and you're gone somewhere else. So really his no trade clause is just so that he can pick. He doesn't really have teams that he's got on a list anymore. He's willing to look at any. So Philly is a possibility regardless of the no trade clause.
Especially with that line. I'm telling you, that line adds 2-3 years to his career.
I would be happy to get Russell Wilson. I would be. It would be a blast. I would agree with y'all. But
you show no loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not really willing to ever let any. If we continue this, what happens if Russ stinks it up next year?
No. I'm gonna get to my point, Burton, because okay, you gotta listen. Because yes, I agree with you with Jalen Hurts. I gave him the nickname Jalen Freak Hurts. That's my nickname that I bless you with. So remember that. That's number one. Number two. As much as I love Russell Wilson, we also got to remember this. Fletcher Cox is getting in age. Brandon Graham just came from an injury. We got Steven Nelson 1-year deal. Rodney McLeod 1-year deal. Well, he's probably going to be leaving soon. Who knows? We got Derek Barnett gone. Don't get me started with Ryan Kerrigan. Our defense need an upgrade. Quarterback, Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, fine. Okay. But remember this. If your defense can't stop the other team, quarterback don't mean a thing. Quarterback with Aaron Donald. Anyone remember Aaron Donald? Does anyone remember Aaron Donald? Anybody?
No, name don't ring a bell.
Never heard of him.
Well, Debo would say Aaron who?
The Rams. Defense win championship. That's all.
No, it does. Not today's football.
Sugar.
I mean, I can really definitely go against the defense doesn't win championships, because when you look at every single Super Bowl champion, yes, there might have been offense in the game, but it was the defense that made the difference. This year, last year, I mean, essentially the last 15 years, the team with the better defense has won. So yes, defense does matter.
The Eagles won a Super Bowl with over 500 yards thrown on them. They could barely get off the field.
That's one game,
all
though.
Offense.
That's one game.
Look at the game the year before, the Falcons.
And what made
28-3? What happened? They choked.
Right, but in that game that you're talking about, the 500 yards, what made the difference at the end was a defensive play.
Yeah, it was.
Defensive line.
A good offense with an opportunistic defense is what wins in today's NFL. That's what you need.
But this is my thing with that. We asking Russ to be in shootouts every week.
Why do people think that if you go out and get Russell Wilson, you're not going to do anything else to shore up your team?
You're not going to be able to.
Why?
Money.
Why? I still have money.
There's a serious echo.
I got the echo.
Who's echo?
Who's echo? I don't hear none.
It's not mine.
It's not mine. But go ahead, Philly.
What? Yeah, I can't. I guess me maybe. I don't know.
Is it me?
I think it's Philly 500.
Hold on. Let me try the fifth order. You guys talk. I'll wait.
Yeah. Anyway, so the moral of the story is you need to fix your defense. That's in my opinion on it. So
But
okay,
let me ask you this: what's fixing your defense? Like
draft.
what?
Getting
You got 3
linebackers
first-round
to
That's
picks.
start
not
is fix our
necessarily
defense.
fixing your defense because draft is a hit or miss. I mean, you can
I think
draft
there's
the
only
people
one
you
true
think
way to
gonna
fix a
fix your
defense
defense.
overnight, honestly.
Yeah, it's
Free
only
agency.
one way.
I think you got to be able to get to the quarterback. If you don't sign
That's
some
right.
dudes, you got to be able to get to that quarterback, man. If you can't get to the quarterback, you're done. You're done.
Pass
I
rush,
think
number
that
one.
if you bringing over a Von Miller and an Aaron Donald, they're gonna be able to get to the quarterback over time.
Thanks.
We just couldn't get to nobody all season. And you putting Russ in that predicament, he ain't
But
the
you know-
youngest guy. He ain't playing with the same weapons.
You're gonna have to put up 40 a game.
Right.
And last year he was exposed because he wasn't like he had the same exact situation like the previous year, and he didn't get to the playoffs that year. So Russell Wilson in the previous years, he would have just elevated Seattle and took him further.
He didn't really get exposed though. He didn't really get exposed. He broke his finger early. They was already struggling. He had to fight to get them even almost in the playoff contention.
Oh yeah.
So we can't say he struggled. We can't say he got exposed. He
I
got
don't
hurt.
think I think it just was just a bad year. He got
It
hurt.
was a bad year. He got
it was a
hurt.
bad year.
What did Russell Wilson do the year before?
He threw 40
41
touchdowns the year
touchdowns.
before.
41 touchdowns.
Yeah, when he was healthy.
Won the
You feel like we
division.
can't give
No
Jalen
line.
a drop. We can't give Jalen him
No,
play
with
the
the-
last 5 games of the
No,
season. hurt either.
listen. I think Hurts should be very secure in his position. As long as Russell Wilson ain't on the table. You know what I mean? Like, other than that, I have to do it. I have to do it because I have to do it.
I don't feel bad for Hurts either way because he's going to go somewhere else and start. If somebody
Right.
trades for Jalen Hurts, they believe in. Like, it's a lot of teams that
And
use
if I-
Jalen Hurts services right now.
And I don't mind keeping Hurts
absolutely.
behind Russell Wilson either. I'll be honest.
I guess the true question is, what's everybody's? We can go around and say, what do you really think? Like realistically, is Jalen Hurts ceiling? Do you think he's MVP? Do you think he's just a consistent Pro Bowler? Do you think he might not ever make a Pro Bowler, but he wins games? Like, what's your ceiling for Jalen Hurts? 'Cause I think he.
All right, let me start. My ceiling for Jalen Hurts is this. You got a conference, and I know any given Sunday, I mean, we lost to the Giants last year. I know. But the point is, you got a conference that's wide open outside of the NFC West and Aaron Rodgers. Outside of them, the NFC and the NFC East is wide open. That's my limit. That's my ceiling. The NFC, you got a schedule that I'm not even going to talk about because I could say what I want, but y'all know where I'm going.
No, we're
You
not
got a
talking about the
schedule
team
that
we're not talking about the team with Hurts. We're just talking about Hurts in general. What can you see him if Hurts does his most developed that you think Hurts can get to? What do you think that is? Do you think he can go up to MVP? Do you think he can be a consistent Pro Bowler? Maybe just get a couple of Pro Bowls. Just be a winner. Like, what do you think his ceiling is?
winner.
I'll put it out there real quick because, hey, look, I'm going to make it simple. I think this man could be better potentially than Russell Wilson. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, again, he has to work on his passing mechanics. Of course, that's his biggest knockoff. But on the low side, this man can possibly be an RG3 straight up bust also. So my ceiling is definitely he could be better than Russell Wilson. But depending on how he bounces back this year, coming off of this ankle, I mean, hey, look, we saw it from RG3, him coming back, tearing up his ankle. He wasn't the same person, the same running athlete we were used to seeing him. So I think it can go either way with Jalen, but give him enough time to develop. I think why not? Why can't he be better than Russell Wilson?
All right, stay real quick. The notes because we about to wrap up in a couple of minutes. Well, go ahead, Trigger.
I mean, we talking ceiling, floor. Like, I don't know. It's like I don't see him being better than Russell Wilson. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a diehard Eagles fan. I don't see him being better than Russell Wilson. I see him being a greater version of a Tyrod Taylor. To be honest, like, no disrespect to the dude.
Wow.
I see him being a greater version of a Tyrod Taylor.
Wow.
He could come in there. He could get you some wins, get you to the playoffs, but I don't see him being a Super Bowl quarterback. To be honest, I don't see him bringing Philadelphia a Super Bowl. So, I mean,
They see?
So then we need to get rid of him now. What are we doing with Jalen right now?
I ain't this where I got him, man. I got him somewhere in the middle of Dak and Russell Wilson.
So what is that? Is that a Pro Bowl?
I think he's gonna be better than Dak.
What is that? Is that a Pro Bowl? Is that a MVP candidate? Is that?
I think it's a couple times Pro Bowl type of guy. Because Russ ain't got no MVP, do we?
Should.
No, but he should.
He should have. Jalen is only 23, fellas. Jalen Hurts is 23 years old. Russell Wilson is 33. Jalen Hurts got 10 years to try to, go out there and improve his mechanics to be something similar to a Russell Wilson. So
but does he have the arm that Russell Wilson had?
He's got
the arm that Dak Prescott has. I don't think he does.
I
do not think he has the arm those guys have.
I think he got the Dak arm. I think it's just anticipation.
I think Dak has a bigger arm than him. I think he has to work on his accuracy, because one way to make up for not having an arm strength is accuracy. He's got to get better accurate. I think he's a guy that could be a Pro Bowl type quarterback. I think that's his ceiling. He's not Russell Wilson.
Pass in the league this year. He got some.
Yeah, but how many of those games did we watch? Honestly, how many games did we watch that he didn't do anything until the fourth quarter when the game was out of hand?
He overthrew Quest in a playoff game. He overthrew him. That was like a 70-yard bomb.
You said he had the longest pass. Quest took that thing like 40 yards down the field and took it the rest of the way.
Look, I'm not saying his arm is. No, I'm not saying his arm isn't. I'm not saying his arm isn't good. Or good enough. I'm saying that the arm talent of Russell Wilson and Dak Prescott were, to me, out of college, a lot better. That's just truth.
So where are you taking that, Philly? What do you think his ceiling is? MVP?
I think he could be a Pro Bowl type player, go to Pro Bowls at his best, and he can win you. If you have a good team around him, he could win you a Super Bowl. I think that's his ceiling. Couple Pro Bowls, good team around him. But here's the thing. He's got to develop a passer. He already had ankle surgery this year. He can't keep running him every year the same way. Russell Wilson and Dak have better arm to me than him, just being honest.
Can I jump in with an outside perspective for y'all real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll give y'all both a ceiling and a floor. Jalen Hurts' floor right now has proven he's a Pro Bowler. Between his legs and his arm, he has enough talent to get to the Pro Bowl. But when it comes to his ceiling, he definitely has playoff caliber. I'm kind of with the rest of y'all. I don't know if he's going to win y'all a Super Bowl, excuse me, but he could definitely throw out an all-pro season, get y'all to a championship game. But as far as a Super Bowl winning quarterback, I just got to see more out of that arm.
Kitten?
Man, honestly, I feel like he can be just as good as a Russell Wilson, honestly, because he already showed that he's a winner. He already showed that he can be into the playoffs. And honestly, all these professional people who get paid to scout and look at players, they all scouted Jalen Hurts, wrong. So his ceiling is something that we don't know. But I honestly believe that his ability with his legs and the fact that he still has room to grow with his arm, he can be a Russell Wilson. And so, honestly, I feel like he can bring the city of Philadelphia a Super Bowl just on the strength that he is that much of a winner, bro. And him paired up with Devontae Smith for years to come is the Super Bowl a bust for them in their head, and I feel like they'll live up to that.
Yeah, man. For me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as far as like Jalen Hurts as your quarterback going forward, man, I just see more of a younger McNabb. It's just the way he led you guys. He wasn't like a guy that was MVP caliber, but he took you guys further. Like, I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is like your next McNabb, but I see the similarity, the traits, the talent. You give this guy some time to develop. This guy could be really good.
I think so.
What's time though? That's why I just want to know this from y'all. Everybody keeps saying get this dude time to develop. What's time to develop?
More than 1 year.
One more year.
Another year.
I want him to be our quarterback next year. Look.
Honestly, he only get this year. This is the only year he got. Exactly. He got to show he improved from last year. This is it. Because what you talking about extending him after next year?
After this year,
you got to pay him if you keep him any longer than that. It got to be this year. You got to make a decision.
Yeah, he's a second round pick. Good.
Hey,
he has this year. He has this year to prove what he can do. Because you definitely got to pay this dude. You're going to have to pay him if you're going to want him your quarterback.
He actually earned this year. So
truly, he's one of the evaluation.
That
Yep.
win.
He
It's
got
that
to
win.
this year.
huh? What?
Yeah, I said he got to beat this year because it's his only year. After this, you're gonna have to either extend him or get yourself a new quarterback.
I know what they're going to do. If he go up there and ball out, win the division, they're going to end up franchise tagging him. They're going to prolong this as long as possible before they pay him.
Yep. I mean, look, hey, honest truth, man. I see his ceiling being like Lamar Jackson. Honest truth, a one-time MVP. He come out next year. He proved that he's the guy, and then digress, the following years. But he could definitely bring you to some playoff, a couple playoff wins in there but he's proven that he's that guy with his arm-wise, talent-wise. He's like a Lamar Jackson to me. That's his ceiling. Lamar Jackson, a one-time MVP, multiple Pro Bowlers, but that's it.
Fair.
And I'm gonna be honest. It ain't nothing.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, depending on what franchise you is, but that's not. It ain't gonna fly.
See, I'm more or less like this. Look, if you don't believe that this quarterback can truly get you the ultimate goal of winning a Super Bowl, what are we wasting our time on? Like, that's the ultimate goal. I understand we play this to get into the playoffs and give ourselves an opportunity, but we also do this to try to go out there and win a chip every year. If we don't believe that Jalen Hurts can do that, we need to stop wasting time. Get a quarterback up in here that's a true quarterback that can get us there. Because again, I believe that Jalen can get there, but I still do believe that he does need that time to develop and work on them passing motions. But this year, I am highly
elite
nervous.
quarterbacks don't win Super Bowls all the time. Everybody talking about you need an elite quarterback, and like most of them only have one Super Bowl. Like, and they played 12 and 15 years for one chip. Like,
not a definitive.
Eli Manning got 2 Super Bowls
or 7.
Tom Brady did it the smart way, where he took team-friendly deals where he still getting paid, but his team still had enough to keep a team around him. That's why he was a smart man. And he won all the Super Bowls.
It's not a definitive yes or no. I can't with confidence say that he's not the guy or that he is. Therefore, he got to play this year again. I cannot with confidence say he is not the guy. He left a big question mark for me. I can't say he ain't gonna get it done, or I can't say he is gonna get it done. He got to show me something this year. You only got 1 year, bro. I don't think it's that bad. 1 year. It's cool. One more year.
So technically, he's only getting a 2-year evaluation, though. Like, that ain't honestly, like you said, LB, regardless, this man's gonna get picked up at the end of his contract, regardless. Whether he, shows us or not, as Philly fans, what we need to see. If he don't get it done, guaranteed next year, somebody's gonna pick Jalen Hurts up, and they're probably gonna get the full potential out of him. So that's what makes me nervous. But at the same time, we want answers now. I want to know who's gonna take us back to the promised land. We didn't been there once now. So
that's the question. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna end the show by asking this question: 2023. Who's the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles? I'm going to X around before we wrap up the show. Game 31. Who's the quarterback of 2023?
Hurts.
No, she gang.
I'm riding with Hurts, bro. I'm Team Hurts over here. I believe in the man.
Bronco.
Hurts.
L Boogie.
It's Hurts. Hurts is the quarterback. He's going to be the quarterback.
JC.
Can't hear you.
Oh, he said Russell Wilson. I read the lips.
No. Wait. Hey, look, I said I don't trust Howie, so it's not Jalen Hurts.
Trigger.
I'm rocking with Hurts.
CG.
I think he go off this year. I'm not even gonna lie. I think he go off this year.
I guess Hurts season, as it is, like LB puts it on the symbol, Hurts season.
Exactly. Get your Hurts season hat. Gifted.
Man, it's Hurts all the way, man.
And Philly 500.
yet to be determined. Our quarterback in 2023, if I had to guess, ain't on this team.
Always got to be one.
I hope it is. Look, I hope it's Hurts. But if you're gonna put me on a spot in 2023, I'm gonna say he ain't on our team based upon what I've seen so far.
Nobody say Bryce Young up here. I ain't hear no Bryce Young.
Hey, look, it's two up here. Me and Philly 500. I said I don't trust Howie, so I don't see Hurts. So whatever quarterback is on our team, I don't trust Howie. So that's on that is the only reason why I'm saying that I don't see Hurts being on this team is because of Howie Roseman. That's it.
And then I have another question for you guys before we get out of here. Listen, Aaron Rodgers debating on retiring, whatever. You see him out there. He's not sure if he's going to retire now. We got Brady retired, Big Ben retiring. Give me, and even Kyler Murray considering going to go play MLB now. So give me your top 3 quarterbacks this season.
Mahomes.
Wait, in the NFC?
Again. Go ahead.
Wait, in the NFC or the overall?
Yeah, overall, like who's the next? Who's the next elite quarterback to the league? I know.
Okay, I'll do it quick.
Be there. Who do you guys think are going to be top 3?
I'll go quick. Mahomes, Josh Allen, and then definitely
Burrow.
Burrow will be up there.
That's my 3.
in there.
Mahomes, Allen, and Burrow. You talking about the next 3 guys up?
I think it's unanimous.
All
too.
the good quarterbacks is in the AFC. So I would say Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Joe Burrow.
Hey,
It's
Josh Allen
unanimous.
lives right down my block, bro. He lives like
Because
45 minutes
everybody's
down
in the
the street.
AFC. That's why I said it.
You guys are making my argument perfect. You're making my argument. All these top 3: Mahomes, Allen, Burrow. Then you got Herbert, and who's next? Russell Wilson. So if you have a wide open NFC with all the good quarterbacks gone, why not get Russell Wilson? You probably got a really good chance to get there.
Would y'all trade?
Everybody has a game their 3. LB, what'd you say? You said those same 3?
Yeah, them same 3. Yeah.
What about
we
you?
all agree.
42.
I gotta agree. I'm gonna go Burrow, Josh Allen. I mean, definitely what? Yeah, you gotta put Mahomes in there. I mean, you can't. Yeah, that's 3 right there.
Yeah.
Wilson, Rodgers, Allen.
I didn't hear Herbert.
Mahomes, Allen, Burrow.
Wait,
Not even a question. Or Herbert, you can put in the argument.
Wilson,
Herbert could be an argument.
Sorry. Wilson,
What'd you say, Bergen?
Rodgers, and Herbert.
Wilson, Rodgers, and Herbert.
That's a good
Rodgers,
argument.
We're talking about the older guys or young guys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought it was
I'd
up
say-
and coming guys.
It doesn't matter.
Herbert, Burrows, and Hurts.
Oh,
we got the
hey.
homer.
Hey, it's a homer, man.
I knew you were going for Hurts. I know you were going for Hurts.
I knew he was going to throw him in there. We all did.
Yo, look, hey, I see.
Hurts season coming into play, bro.
Yo, I see Allen, Mahomes, and Burrow, and Herbert. Those are my top 4. I'm sorry, 4.
Yeah.
I got to put 4.
Is all right. That's everybody's pick.
Trash bag. No, don't. Yeah, you can't put no Zach Wilson. Absolutely not.
All right, no. We're not going to talk about no Zach Wilson because we're running out of time. Does anyone got any final words before we wrap up?
Super.
I just want to say this. I know we got a Denver fan in here. Honestly, y'all really a quarterback away. Like y'all got everything else but a quarterback. If I was y'all, I would go get somebody like that. To be honest, a Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, somebody like that that'll put y'all over the top because y'all got everything y'all need but a quarterback. Us on the other hand, we got a lot of stuff we got to fix.
I
feel like with this draft, we can fix a lot of that. Keep Jalen Hurts there, put a team around him, then see what this dude could do, man. I feel like that's the best route to go right now. But if I'm Denver, I'm putting something together for one of them dudes because y'all really like a quarterback away.
See, that's kind of over exaggerated though, Trey. Right? We got holes we got to fill, bro, but we ain't got that many holes. I mean,
no, bro.
It's like we gotta improve, but it's not like we got we just way behind the mark. So
we gotta basically fix our whole defense with this draft.
Really, you don't have
to understand it, right?
Fix the linebacker position.
No, not really. No,
that
that's
controls
not
the secondary, the back end, and the front end. When you got weak linebackers, that makes the defensive line look crappy. That makes the secondary look crappy because defensive line trying to get that pass rush, but your linebackers aren't where they're supposed to be, so they're getting attacked. You know, your secondary's holding up, but your linebackers letting people go over the middle. They're getting catches all over. Like that linebacker is a glaring weakness that needs to be filled. If we feel that, I promise you our defense will be that much.
But what the linebackers got to do with the front four not getting no pressure?
They do though.
When
they didn't get the sacks, but you see those guys getting back there.
Why you think those holes was open so wide for the backs and stuff to get to the linebackers? Because our D line was getting ate up. Bro, you talking football backwards. It start up front. It start up front
in the trenches.
Money.
I need to jump in here real quick.
Them linemen should never be able to touch hit linebackers that much if your D line eating up there.
Yeah,
bro, we got a lot of.
If you're only worried about 3-4 people in that line, you can definitely double team your way to the. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not it. If you got suspect ass linebackers, they gonna
my God, Bergen. All right, go ahead, end the show because this gonna take.
All right, because we wait.
This discussion right here about to take 2 hours.
All right, man.
Exactly.
Check us out on BG channel.
Well, everybody talking, and LB just left the building, so let's do what he does, and we're gonna wrap up the show, y'all. Thanks for an undisputed all-star cast. Philly 500. Thanks for coming in. L Boogie with the hoodie. Yep, L Boogie with the hoodie. Thanks for coming in. Gifted. Thanks for coming in. Ruthless. Thanks for coming in. JC Eagles Talk for coming in. Broncos for coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your boy, Mizzy Miz, Cool Cat County YouTube representing the Birds. We got Trigger. We got Bergame 31. And before we get into a battle between Bergame and Trigger, Notion Gang, send us home before we have ourselves a fight.
Hey, y'all already know the vibes, man. Appreciate all the brothers coming on here today. We got to do this more often, fellas. This was extra fun. So, hey, y'all already know y'all have yourselves a safe and fantastic Eagles Day. It's always fly, Eagles, fly. And until
next time.
Y'all know what it is. Go.
Yes, sir. Get it.